So we are here at a socially distanced concert in Morris, Connecticut. I'm Andy Bernstein with HeadCount and here with an old friend, Warren Haynes. Warren, how have you been?
I've been good. All things considered, I'm just trying to focus on the positive sides of this pause.
So you're out playing shows to a socially distanced crowd. What is that like to be on stage and everyone spread out like this?
Well, last night was the first one, and it's very different, but I think we found a really cool way of adapting, and it's very COVID conscious, and it was great. I think everybody is feeling that it's time to be hearing music, playing music. Everybody's kind of got the same Jones to get out and do it.
It sure is. Well, the other thing people are probably jonesing for is this election to finally be over. We're here now just a few weeks out. What are you feeling about all this? How has it been being home and watching everything unfold?
I think more people are going to turn out than in a long time. That's my assessment. I think everybody's pretty passionate about whatever it is they feel right now, but the one thing everybody feels is that it's time to use your voice, and I hope we've all kind of learned that from this whole situation.
Now, Warren, HeadCount has been around since 2004, and you've been with us since the beginning. What has made you always want to get behind the idea of people voting and participating in democracy?
Well, I didn't vote early on in my adult life, and I at some point started feeling guilty because I complained a lot and didn't vote. And I think, as Americans, we're lucky to be able to choose our leaders, and I think none of us really get active enough, especially on the down ballot stuff and in the local elections and stuff, and sometimes it can be just as important, if not more important, than the big ones. I said this once before. I remember Steve Earle saying, "If you don't vote, don't bitch," and that's kind of the way I feel about it.
That pretty much says it all. One last question. I think your fan base probably covers every ideological spectrum, every demographic, popular in the South, popular in the North. I'm sure you meet fans who are very different in their politics, but still have a taste in music in common. Do you feel when you, from your perspective, do you feel this country being united somewhere or really divided?
It's been divided for the past, a lot for 4 or 5 years, and now maybe more than it has been in my lifetime. I'm hopeful. I always remain optimistic because it's better for all of us if we can focus on our common ground. And I think growing up, we all had differences, but somehow they didn't seem as magnified as they seem right now. And I'm hoping that we can get back to a point where the differences don't affect our daily lives to the extent that they are right now. I see a lot of people on the outs with friends and family members and co-workers for the first time in their lives, and it's not a good place for us to be.
One last question. There are a lot of ways to vote now. You can vote by mail, you can vote early, you can vote on election day. How are you planning to vote? I'm planning to vote in person, but if that doesn't work out, if things get complicated, then I'm going to be prepared to vote by mail. And I think everybody should understand at this point, we have to have that option. To not have that option during a time like this is to force people into precarious situations that they don't need to be in. Yeah, and we're hoping that a lot of people will vote early too. Because
voting early, I think, is the key.
All right. Well, Warren, thank you. Thank you for 16 years of support. Thank you for being a great leader and role model in this scene. And thanks for playing a show when there haven't been many shows.
It feels good to be playing again.
Indeed. All right.